Boppy, welcome to the show. It is Barn Burner.
Boppy.
We're halfway through July.
Oh my God. We finally got some weather, but
Finally
geez,
got some weather.
did it
When you
take
say
a
that
while.
in January, it's yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're almost through January. I guess it's the 14th. It's what you make of it.
Well, you're a positive fella, so
You
you'll
know, if you're just gonna,
glass half full.
lay around like Jack, then yeah, this month just might pass you by. But
I thought Hot Jack Summer would be like in full throttle by now.
yeah, hard for us to live vicariously through you when you don't do.
When I
anything.
don't do nothing, yeah.
We bring him out once a week and he's on IR for the next 3 days.
Yeah, you just got cut from the team, buddy.
That's
Like,
okay,
if you're at tryouts, you're cut.
Yeah, early cut too.
Oh,
Yeah.
really early.
Didn't even make. Yeah.
Might even get your
Left
enrollment
it all
money
out
back.
there.
This show, a presentation of Bet365 Canada, just hit the biggest home run of the summer. Bet365 is available in Alberta and here to stay. Download the app. Must be 19 or older. Please play responsibly. And we'll do some super chats today. If you're watching live, in the YouTube comments section, you put something in with a little bit of cash. The money goes to the Youth Centers of Calgary, and then we'll put your comment on the show. It's like you're kind of a
Deal.
co-host almost, sort of
Yeah.
kind of. Here in the McLeod Law LLP studios, the summer rolls on. The McLeod Law still taking care of us. We're through Stampede. Did anyone need to?
I'm guessing there was lots of people reaching out.
Did we have to reach out? Anybody kind of?
Not
Yeah,
us personally.
I
We're-
think if you are reaching out to McLeod Law after Stampede, you might want to keep that on the down low, but just know you're dealing with the
Yeah.
right people.
Yeah. They're confidentiality. They're great at it. They're not going to be blabbing to people. So you know if you.
Jack got tossed from an establishment, but he earned it. So I don't really think there's any legal recourse there.
Oh,
Jack,
okay.
details, please, on this. What night? Where?
This was Saturday
Okay.
after our event. We
Yeah.
went to the Wild Horse tent, and it was late, and I had many drinks, couple darts. I was
Oh,
looking a little
Jack.
foggy and
Jeez.
tipsy. You gotta go.
He was a little teeter-tottery.
Yep.
And
You
he didn't
gotta
put up a
go.
fight. You're
so
right.
you were over intoxicated, or you picked a fight.
No fights.
No, he was just
I just went outside and sat on the curb. He's like, "You gotta go."
he was doing
Okay.
one of these ones.
I couldn't get an Uber either. It was ridiculous. I sat there for an hour, and I walked to a buddy's house and slept on a couch.
Is that the buddy you sent me the photo of?
Yeah.
I had sent Jack a couple of messages throughout the
Ugh.
early part of Sunday.
Mm.
And well, the early part, I woke up at like 11. I had a 10-hour sale. It's like,
Good
this
work.
is crazy. It was 4 p.m. That's still nothing from Jack.
Nothing.
He's like, the boys are having a rough one. It's like it's 4:30 in the afternoon. And one of your buddies was passed out on the couch, jeans, belt buckle, no
Yeah.
shirt, still asleep.
Yeah.
Tell me the boots were still on.
They might have been. I
I had a
don't
moment of
remember.
reckoning with my boots. It was like way too late / early. And I'm like, I don't know how I get these off without the help from someone, and no one's awake in this house. And I'm like, I'm just going to sit here for 10 minutes before I even try.
There
These
is not
boots.
much better feeling than taking those things
Oh,
off after a
Getting
full
them off
day.
so possible.
Like, I like them. That's great. They're more comfortable than they used to be, but oh
Mhm.
boy, my hoofs were singing.
Yeah, I believe that. Dogs are barking.
I know, but you know what though,
Some
Jack?
people will be saying, "What are you guys talking about?"
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I
please.
guess so. I've also been asked to leave a tent in the past,
Really?
and again, I thought it was. I thought they were overstepping.
Presumptuous
Premature.
on their part.
Walker loves telling the story. I kind of forgot about it. He brings it up all the time. There was a radio station we used to work at,
Hmm.
and we went there for the breakfast. For what they wanted the morning show to do the breakfast before people could even get in,
Right.
but they wanted to talk about the breakfast, and then it opens up and people come in, and
Was
then
I there?
you might have been 1 year,
I was there one
If
year.
Walker
Yeah.
was there, I was not there, I'm guessing, on the
Yeah.
timeline. Yeah.
but we kind of did it every year. And then you end up staying, and then people come down, and you're having drinks and all this sort of thing, and then the sun starts to disappear, and you're still there. Like
You've been
the
here
sun,
since 5 a.m.
the sun isn't out when you get there. It comes up. It's now calling it a day. You're still kind of there. And I remember it well because I went to use the washroom. They had the trailers at the old Cowboys tent.
Okay.
And they had the kind of the pull
nice
up the
ones.
wagons, the nice
Yeah.
pot pies. And I went and had myself a little, I had to relieve you, that sort of thing. And it's my story and I'm sticking to it. I
Okay.
was not that hammered. It was just the accumulation.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what it's like with the truck wagons? It's the aggregate.
Yeah. It's the
You just start
aggregate.
stacking all of it up over
Mhm.
the course of a day.
Mhm.
And I was walking back towards the tent and I just kind of had to, something's going to come out. So I just kind of turned my head around the corner. No one could see. And it was as if you were gargling mouthwash.
Sure, it smelt as good.
Swish, swish, swish.
A little burp puke.
Buke.
All right. So I turned to come back into the tent, and there was a security guard. He's like, "Sorry, your night's over." I'm like,
Night?
"Dude, I was just using the bathroom." Yeah, I know you were using the bath, but I mean, you gotta go. I'm good, dude. Dude, I'm fine. I'm fine
with him.
And he says, "Here's the thing: once you throw up, you're no longer allowed in. That's just kind of how it works."
Yeah.
So then I had to make the long, slow. Was it the Charlie Brown walk to the C train by myself? People are texting me. He's like, "Dude, where'd you go?" I have to go home. No, you don't be a loser. So I don't know what else to tell you. I have to go home. And I felt like I was fine, and I was fine.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm with you, Jack.
Yeah. I thought I was fine. And then I smoked 3 cigarettes in a row and I did not.
What are you mad with you?
And
you know what?
So cool. So cool.
You're darting. He's darting.
That really brings them in.
Yeah.
They love the smell of booze and
when you're sitting on the curb with a dart hanging out,
drooling.
Yeah.
There it is.
Way to go, Jack.
Thanks.
Good work.
I lost a bet on Norway and had to do 3 shots of tequila in a row. I thought that I was going to be the one getting asked to leave.
I thought you were gone.
The underdog hit. It was Jack that got tossed, and I was fine.
Capital Chev. It is Calgary's truck destination. Capital Chev, Buick, GMC. I'll tell you, GMC was everywhere. If you went to Stampede,
Come on.
you saw GMC everywhere. They, of course, were with the Rangeland Derby, which we'll talk about in a moment. Calgary's truck destination, Capital, Chev, Buick, GMC, Silverados, Sierras, SUVs, everyday commuters. You've maybe heard about the $99 lease. That's a real thing. Maybe you want your, little Denali, Sierra 1500. Not too shabby. They got the employee pricing on there right now. Now's the time. No nonsense, just the way Calgary likes it. You walk in curious, leave confident. Lake Fraser Drive over kind of in the south, over there. 13103 Lake Fraser Drive in the southeast. It's capitalchev.ca online, and of course, Capital Chev, part of the Capital Automotive Group.
Yeah.
Wardrobe change. That was sneaky.
What do you mean? Good.
Yeah,
Well done.
very good. Yeah.
Prince concert.
Now, did you get tossed from anywhere?
No, God, no.
Oh,
I'm getting too good at this. It's a problem. I needed to get tossed at some point.
Like it's an impossibility.
No, it's just
Boy, I'll tell you what, man.
I've added some liver stability here in the last few years.
There's so much that I feel there is to dislike about you. Like,
You've done a good job hiding it for 10 years.
there's so much to dislike about you. But when it comes down to it, you cannot help but take your hat off to your ability to persevere when it comes to booze and being out. Like, on one hand, it's a problem, but there's no one. I don't know anyone else. You're not showing in other ways, yes, but in that, no signs of aging. Your performance is as good as it's ever been. Because we went on Saturday.
Yeah.
We met up with the folks from GMC to do some stuff for them. And that was
before the ground was opened.
9:45 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
We were there. We got in, did some stuff. You were like, all right, it's 11, whatever. I got to go. I got to
Off to the rodeo.
I'm meeting somebody. I got to go to the rodeo. Then we were coming back for the Chucks. We were going to meet about 4:35, somewhere late afternoon.
Yeah.
You were going to the rodeo.
Yeah.
I went home, got the lady that I lived with. We came back later in the afternoon. 5 p.m. run into you. So we're going to take some video over by the chuck wagon. So I think Chance is going to come out. We'll be talking. This is a video with the horses in the barns.
The old
okay.
The wine room at Ranahan's or whatever.
Is that what it is?
They were excellent service.
It's one of those things where you come into a situation. Okay. That's where you're at right now. Okay, good. All right, got it. So and then
that was 4-ish.
Yeah. So then it's go and we're going to have something to eat, which again, don't get lost with Pinder. or don't have Pinder lead you to food. You know what this is like.
Zero. Doesn't happen.
Food's just not a top priority.
The ladies got onto a go-kart people mover thing. So they're going to go, we'll walk and we'll meet you guys at the food tent. We go the wrong way, head towards the beer gardens, and Pinder's like, we'll just get some beers. It's like, no one's going to eat. No one's going to eat
food, guys. It's Stampede.
Like, Pinder will. I said, if you were relying on Pinder to lead you to food, it'll be Tuesday.
It's
before you
parley
see
sandwiches.
anything.
That's it.
That actually happened to me. I didn't eat anything.
Oh, God.
I'm telling you,
You're
it's
used to it. You're faster.
He's the worst. He's the worst.
I had candy.
Oh, no wonder.
What kind of human?
Come on, Jack.
Right? It's the common denominator with this guy. So then it's the chuck wagons, and there's some drink, then back to the barns, and then to the. These photos showed up at I don't know what time. Jack, you were with them at one of the tents. Like, at least it's a water.
Yeah, that was after the 3 shots of tequila. I needed a water at that point.
Still going strong. Like that's the guy I saw at 9:30 a.m. that day.
Same shirt, same hat,
Same everything. Yeah, same everything. He's been sober, drunk, sobered up, drunk again, sobered up a little bit, real drunk, now back on his way. It's unreal, the ability you have.
Couldn't get a cab, had to walk to 17th, hammered a Vietnamese sub, and then
Oh,
that's
yeah.
a little more. That's a little more accurate there. Yeah,
Jeff.
and then probably got some sleep somewhere around 4, and then was back at the Stampede grounds by 11 with my kids.
Oh, poor planning.
30 degrees.
Poor
stupid
planning.
hot.
He was saying before, I got home. Thank God I finally got home. Can't get an Uber. The train's a mess. Can't do it. Oh, thank God. Hey, we're leaving soon with the kids for the. Okay, fair enough.
can
It's
do
like
this.
it's like when Homer buys the bakery or whatever. He like lays down. Ding, time to get up. It's time to make the donuts. All right, fair enough. It's amazing.
And you can't say no. You're dying to say no to that. We're leaving.
And then at the Stampede grounds, buddy's like, hey, I just had 4 tickets to the Badlands tent fall on my desk. Are you in tonight? I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, yeah, man.
How can I say no?
Sunday.
Go on, what are you talking
no?
about?
Sunday. It was a hell of a show.
Like, do you ever have those moments like Jack's buddy where it's 4 p.m. and you're so out? You're laying down, you cannot move. It's just taking its toll.
Not for a while, no. I have one superpower. It's stupid energy. That's it. I just got massive energy.
Yeah. You do.
It's good and bad. Our strengths are our weaknesses, dude.
Yeah, it's true. He does. Adrenaline source for sports coming up on Saturday. I mean, it's this weekend. You like having be in front of the line. It's like, oh, this is exciting and new.
Mhm.
I want to. It's the Back to Hockey event at Adrenaline Source for Sports from July 18th through 26th. Save 20 to 50% off top hockey brands like Bauer, CCM, True, and Warrior. Skates, sticks, protective, everything you need to fill your hockey bag at savings that you love. Plus, on Saturday, line up before 10 a.m. at either Adrenaline location. It's your chance to receive one of 60 gift certificates valued from $50 to $250. Take advantage of their weekend spend and get offer. See in store for details. It's Adrenaline Source for Sports, Northland Mall, or on the McLeod
9309.
McLeod Trail South.
That's the institution, 9309.
So get there before 10. Could win some gifts, some gift certificates. Could be savings, 20 to 50% off top hockey brands. Now you got plans because you guys are
It's
hockey.
not a bad day to start.
You guys
way
are
to
hockey
start your
dads. Yeah.
I think I got a whole season out of skates on the 1 twin. I'm like, that ship is sailed. We are in the skate business immediately.
Yeah, you can't hand me down even.
No, because the one's the goalie.
One's the
'Cause He's
goalie.
got the bigger feet, but you can't be. Yeah, no, just goalie skates.
Yeah.
Can't hand those to this forward.
Bauer, CCM, True, Warrior. It's all the good stuff there. So there you go. That's a little tip for you.
Yeah, I like it.
Adrenaline this weekend.
Boom.
People were asking about you. Where's Rhett? Where's this? Does it feel like Rhett should be here? This is a Rhett kind of thing. Yeah, it's a Rhett kind of a thing. But you're
Rhett wasn't really invited until Rhett found out about it Thursday when Rhett was leaving.
Yeah, Rhett doesn't. There's no sympathy for Rhett.
We ask Red about things, and he's usually like, "Yeah, I'll
There's
get
no
back
way
to
you brought
day
up
of."
this thing.
You saw that in the chat like the week prior. What's this? What's Saturday? Well, It's a thing that's happening. It did kind of come together fairly quickly.
It started small and
But-
immediately it was a lot bigger and there was more people from out of town. And I was like, oh, okay, this is
Yeah.
a real big thing all of a sudden.
Anyway, yeah, people were asking about you. Where's
That's
Retro?
great.
Yeah.
Sorry to let you down.
Yeah.
You did not. We probably let you down, to be fair.
Yeah, you'd be very disappointed had you been there. But we got our along with Bet365, because again, it's a big time for Bet365.
Yeah.
Yesterday was the big day, the online gaming Bet365 app. I think if you go onto your app, I did it yesterday morning. I was very excited.
Mhm.
Got in the app and said, "Hey, to answer these questions." Phew.
Transfer it over.
Transfer it over. Look at that.
Back in the game.
Hello, Alberta. Love it. Anyway, Bet365 and had some Bet365 people come out. Had some people from our parent company they were out as well.
Yeah, lots of them.
You're right. It's kind of like, oh, so
So one of you? Oh, there's 5 of you
there's
here
a few
now.
of you here. All right. Anyway,
Thanks for coming.
but the Rangeland Derby is, you hear, the Chuck wagons. It's the Rangeland Derby. It's a legendary event, part of the Calgary Stampede, where the wagons and the horses, there's the horn and they're
And
off and they
they're
go and they do
off.
the deal. And I don't know, when is the tarp auction? It was months ago.
Oh, it's in the winter. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the wintertime, and they get together. And here's the Lane McGillivray. Here's Jason Glass. Here's Chance Fagan. They trot out the members of the Rangeland Derby, and then they auction off the tarps. So it's a company that they're going to be all summer. They're going to be at these big. You're going to be in Ponoka, and they're going to be in Strathmore. We're going to be at Calgary Stampede. We get to put our logo. We get to get our names on these tarps that'll be on the wagons. A great promotional opportunity for our business. I still don't know how it happened. But we had, along with Bet365, we had our logo. We were on the Chance Vegan wagon
We had a
on
tarp.
Saturday night of the Rangeland. And there it is. Number 70, Chance Vegan. Last year's champion,
Yeah, defending champ.
the KMA Construction. And you know what we need to do is we do need to say thanks to Chance
He
for
was
allowing this.
awesome.
And also, visit Lethbridge.com. The Lethbridge,
Yep.
they are the ones who had
They got it for the whole circuit, and they said, "Yeah, well, you guys really want this one night? We can do that for you."
yeah, let's do something
deal.
nice. Let's help these guys out. So thank you to visit Lethbridge.com for letting us have the tarp for one night. There's the stove, Rhett.
Yep.
There it is.
Back of the barns, boys.
The
Oh yeah.
louder you cheer, the quicker they'll get here. What do you think, Jack? That was your first time.
That was my first time. It was really friggin' cool.
It is awesome.
It is
especially
awesome.
your first time.
Yeah.
Really freaking cool.
Because you don't know what you're getting into. You're like, what?
You're right. Yeah.
What?
If you go down to a hockey locker room or
Yeah.
something,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
kind of know what's going to happen. But yeah, we're down in the barns before. There you see people. And again, it's stay out of the way, guys. We're just because there's stuff going on. 18 horses, Rhett. They have obviously 4 that go every night for the wagon ride.
And then the Outriders, yeah.
18 horses that they bring.
That never stops in there. They're always working.
Yeah, Chance came out, said hi. We did a little thing. You had to go do some shoeing.
Shoeing.
A couple of the horses needed some new shoes.
I couldn't believe how many people are involved in this.
Yeah, it's a huge
just
operation.
a huge
Yeah,
operation.
It doesn't stop.
Yeah.
Feeding them, cleaning them, showering the ones that are running, all that stuff. Make sure they got nothing under the saddles when
And
they're running.
truly, like beautiful animals. They're
Incredible
amazing.
animals.
You see horses all. Hey, you guys need a hand. He was going to get the broom there. He was going to clean up. Just amazing, magnificent specimens. These guys.
Jack was like a horse whisperer. He'd go up, he was chatting
Yeah.
with them. They're like licking his hands. That
There's
guy's listening to some ACDC. But I think Jack was he was way better talking to horses than he was talking to girls at the tents. I was really impressed.
Yeah, yeah,
Not even close.
awesome.
Really cool.
So yeah, we were treated so tremendous. So down to the barns, and then, as we mentioned, we went and had some of us had dinner before
Jack,
before the event,
just eating bags of candy. What are you doing? It's a buffet.
and then to our seats, 9 heats. Then they had the ladies race, and then those relay races are out of control. The relay races are so
Yeah,
great.
the relays are unreal. They're doing 2 heats now, and they got 4 guys at a time on the track. It's blowing up that sport.
There's our boy.
There it is.
Love it. So thank you to everybody. Stampede, Rangeland, Derby, KMA Construction, Visit Lethbridge, Chance Vegan, Bet365, everybody involved took real good care of us, and we had an unbelievable night. So great.
I wasn't invited.
You were. But
It was
Next year.
it was one of those things.
courtesy.
Like,
You
do you
can
think-
come.
Well, because one of the first. So, do you think Rhett would come? I think he would, but you're probably going to need to have an answer before
4 p.m.
4 p.m. Saturday.
Because that's what happened with Stampede Bowl. We talked about it for 2 months, and then it was day of, and I was just on my way to the tailgate. He's like, "Oh, yeah."
But you were being a good dad, right? Is that what it
Four
ended up
kids.
being? You had promised lake time with some
Yeah.
the boys and some buddies or something. So
I never said I wasn't going. You said you can't see. These are the invites, Jack. It's like Jack getting asked out on a date. Yeah, we can go if you want. We don't have to.
not the
It's
biggest
okay.
vote of confidence.
It's kind of like
Oh. Hey, Rhett, that Stampede Bowl we've been talking about for 2 months. That's tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know. I'll let you know tomorrow afternoon.
wow.
I love you.
It's the way he operates.
It's you're true blue.
but then who was it?
I kind of wish I was that. I like that.
That was
Well, I
fun.
like
We'll have to do it again
Stampede
next year.
Bowl
then.
too,
Let's do it.
Yeah, but it was great because Robert Munich was there,
Bob.
Germany.
Bob, and Jack. It was the first time for both of them, and Bob was loving the VIP.
Oh, Bob is feeling the fiber.
He's
Yeah.
like, this is unbelievable because you go into they had the tent set up and you hand him your ticket and we had chicken and brisket and salad, like a huge meal before,
Mm.
couple of drink tickets, this whole thing. This is fantastic. He's like, this is unbelievable. I know, Bobby, it's pretty good, buddy. Like, have you done a lot of these VIP? Like, what's been the best ones that you've done? Like, what? Like, well, there's been a few. We're very, very lucky over the
It's
years
like, Bobby, we're double your age.
with radio and that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it feels nice to get this sort of treatment every once in a while. Bob, and I mean, so funny. I'm standing beside Jack. We're down at the Barns before in the afternoon. Chance comes out, says hi. He kind of goes back to work, and one of the people with his team comes out. She's like, if you'd like an explanation of how it works. Okay, so this is the wagon, this is how the stove, and it goes in, and the horses, and this is how we do it. They put the lid. So very detailed, probably a good 15 minutes, 20 minutes
Yeah.
of an explanation, taking questions, and then Pinder's got to ask questions.
That wasn't me.
His wife,
It was them
wife starts asking questions.
what? Had a long line of questions. You ask him later.
And then, true to form, Robert Munich. So with the times and the scores, are there any analytics that you guys use for?
You have any advanced metrics?
I said leave it to Bobby for the analytics question
Oh.
in a chuck wagon scrum. So great.
Oh, amazing.
But it was a beautiful night. Weather was great.
Weather's been
Oh man, it's been good.
Yeah, June was awful.
Yeah.
But thank you, July.
It was awesome. Another good job by the Stampede. That thing hums.
It ain't slowing down, man.
Yeah.
There are so many amazing things going on over 10 days. Like,
I know I said it last year where I didn't go to any of them.
Right.
And
they'll be back next year. That's
I
the
guess.
beauty.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll get an invite. Hey, Jack?
I don't know. Did you not make it down once, right?
No,
No.
it's gone.
Oh. Yeah. How's the lake?
It's
Boat's
hot,
on.
probably.
Yeah.
The water's high enough now. Eh?
Oh,
Yeah, you're good. Beauty.
crushed it.
Crushed it.
It wasn't as fun as hanging out at the Chucks. I'll tell you that, having your kids and their friends to entertain and
Just drive them in the
can we tube? Can we serve? Can we Oh
just
my
dump
God.
$1,000
Shut up.
worth of fuel into the boat over a couple days.
Can we get ice cream? Oh yeah, the $400 ice cream. That's right.
Bonton Meat Market. It's never for us. I mean, when it comes to Bonton, it's all year is, but this is the time of year.
How about the spread Greg had at the tailgate, Rhett? Hey?
I got to get up there. I want to do a brisket on my new pellet grill out at the lake.
Oh,
It's got the Wi-Fi, so I can be out on the boat.
I was going to say,
what?
Rhett
That's a thing?
Rhett is pimping with his new
Oh, it
new
feels
grill.
so cool.
Oh, I didn't know that you could do that. So you could be like anywhere in the world and turn that thing on or adjust the temperature?
Set the temp.
Really?
So it's a smoker
Drop
and
it.
a grill, and like it's
I'm tech set. AI.
Right. You don't need to be that. Maybe you just want some burgers. Maybe you just want to throw some steaks on the grill. It's Bonton Meats. Bonton took good care of us at the tailgate a couple weeks ago.
Can I jump in?
You certainly can.
Because I took my kids' friends to that Stampede Bowl. I watched the one kid 5, maybe 6 return trips for the potato salad.
Yeah.
He was crushing.
He's doing laps. Hot
And
laps.
I never mentioned, like, I just was observing.
Yeah.
I'm sitting back on, oh, he's going back? What's he getting? Oh, more potatoes.
We're not making it up, folks.
Big thanks to Greg as well for that,
Yeah,
because he's extremely generous. And anytime we do an event or a charity, something or other, he is first in line to help out. And he was here again.
So get this real quick. He was there getting ready, getting all the food ready, hosting. Had to get there nice and early. We got the parking spots all set up. Big crowd, lots of his pals, lots of Barn Burner, Barneys, lots of our Flames Nation people. Everyone shows up. Rhett, kid, buddies. Game starts. We all go in. Greg packs up, gets back up to the shop. He's got a huge order at 5 a.m. the next day. Like, he didn't even go to the game.
Stampede.
He's like, yeah, I watched. That looked like a good game. I was watching from the deli. What? He's at the meat market watching the game.
Oh, sure.
What a legend.
Premium Alberta beef, locally raised pork, chicken, turkey, fresh Alberta lamb. It's the best of all of the above. When you go into Bonton, you'll know it as soon as you walk in. It's like, okay, well, this is the right place. This is the right place to be. 28 Crowfoot Circle in the Northwest, Bonton Meat Market. Calgary and Southern Alberta's Consumer's Choice Award winner for Best Meat in Deli for 25, 26 straight years. And for good reason. So thank you to Greg Keller. Once again, I bet you it's humming up there.
Oh, yeah.
It's humming up there.
Should be.
I'm just kind of keeping an eye on the
chat
on the chat, because I think there's some people who are kind of like dipping their toe into Flames coverage.
Oh, really?
Potentially trying on some things for size.
Okay.
Whereas we're, good half an hour in.
I had to do some preset changes.
Did you? Yeah. It's sad, right?
I was skimming through and I'm like, well, that's not gonna.
Yeah, you can leave it there. Nothing's ever going to be on there. But yeah, and we've not talked about the Flames at all to this point. So apologies. We've had a lot going on. We're very busy and famous, and
Stampede's a big
stuff.
deal.
And to be fair, we told Connie, just keep your powder dry.
Yeah.
Hang on.
And he's
Been listening.
Yeah, he got his work done early.
Yeah.
Got this Coleman bum out of here. Got this
Got
other
Nemetzer.
guy we traded. We got him signed. The summer is my oyster. That's what Connor was looking at.
That's right on his t-shirt.
That's what
I
he
think.
said. The
It's
summer
what-
is my oyster, bitch.
Sure.
So yeah, I don't know. That's not true. I mean, he'll get out for some time.
They don't have any ARB cases. I think they'd still be open to moving a winger. But yeah, like
There's not a
Kinda what you
winger
see
that
is what you
somebody's
get.
phoning begging for. Right
no, I
now.
think like
It's
Coleman
kinda-
was that guy. If someone wanted Zary, he was put on the market at a very low price and no one bid. So is someone in love with Joel Farabee? Maybe, but you got another year and a half. Frost's going to be a UFA next summer, but he's a guy you want to
You always
probably take
talk
to the deadline. Same with Strome.
and you always talk about when you get best returns.
Yeah.
Right now will not
No,
be that.
when
case.
you looked at what centers got at the deadline, like Nick Waugh did not have a good year in Toronto. He got a first plus from Colorado. And then Kadri, you're like, whoa, that's a way bigger haul than we thought was going to happen. And then, Shen, who was an excellent player, still good, but not at the peak of his powers. He gets a first and from the Islanders. And you're like, geez, if you're selling centers at the deadline, that's where the returns are. And the wingers didn't get that, but the centers got hauls this year.
And the winger thing is not new. They've had a surplus of wingers for a while.
Yeah.
And it's not something I think that's going to keep Conroy or the Flames up at night thinking, geez, what are we going to do with these guys? We better
No.
get something done. Hey, if there's something to be done that helps the team, then you do it. But otherwise, we're going to come to camp and let the guys, let them make the team or not make the team and then figure out what the hell we got.
Yeah, and we'll see where Huberto's at as well, because that's obviously a serious procedure that he underwent. And if he's, flying and ready to play at the beginning of the season or not, maybe there isn't a pinch point at all.
Yeah.
Or maybe another team loses a guy in camp to injury. It's like, shit, like we're contenders. We need a forward. Well, Connie's open for business.
That's an interesting one. I just kind of defaulted to thinking he would not be ready for the start of the season.
Yeah,
But-
they're saying he's on track, but you're also how many months out, right? Like you're 2 months away still. So, skating's different than contact coming off hip resurfacing.
Well, whatever.
We don't know.
You'll
We'll
be
see.
ready or you won't.
Exactly.
And there's no rush to be ready.
Yeah,
so.
and you don't know if you're Connie. So by all means, sit back and wait.
And things are pretty quiet even around the league. The whole Leo Carlson thing
Matched.
was matched a week ago.
Barrett Hayton was matched. That was another one around the same time frame.
Yeah.
And then all the hot spots, apparently, as you guys were saying last week, nothing to see here. Zach Werenski loves it.
It's all fine.
Wants to win here.
It's good.
What are you
Love
guys talking
Columbus.
about?
Great town, Ohio.
The one that apparently is really hot is Hellebuyck, because it sounded like he wants to go to Buffalo, which is incredible for the Sabres to think that, where they were a year ago. And we're like, man, this organization, like it might be big trouble. That rink's suddenly old. There's not a lot of money there. This team looks like it's never going to get back to the promised land. And now Hellebuyck, the guy with 3 Vezinas who's going to the Hall of Fame, is like, I want to go there. The question is, who do you get back? What's the package look like? It sounded like UPL might have had Winnipeg on his no move, which complicates it. But
How these guys have like I'm sorry,
everyone's got him. It's crazy.
UPL is a good goaltender, and I'm not.
mean,
but
what-
it's like
if you rank him 1 to 64 in the league, if everyone's got 2, like where is he? 25 to 40? Like how's that guy got a no move?
And the thing for Winnipeg is, even if you're a player, we'll give you an 8 team or a 10 team. It could probably be a 3 team.
You're on.
Oh,
You're probably
I
going to
think
have
UPL's only
Winnipeg
got
on it.
5. That's the thing.
So that's
right?
hard for Winnipeg. Like
Yeah.
I get, and whether or not Hellebuyck really wants to go there, or if of
Open
the
to going
destinations
there,
they can maybe get a fit with,
Mhm.
he would waive to go there. I don't know, but for Winnipeg, you can't make a deal that's okay just to make life easier for Connor Hellebuyck.
And goalies don't get hauls. Remember when the Markstrom return came in? You're like, gosh, it doesn't feel great. And it turned out to be a great deal because obviously Wolf was great and Ball's been very good. And the pick turns into Reshny.
And Markstrom didn't play well. Like it was
100%.
all-
But
yeah.
but we look back at the time and you're like, actually, the last time a first went for a goalie was like Ryan Miller or something like that. You're like,
there's
oh,
not
okay.
many goalie trades.
No, there aren't. And it's like, that's kind of the thing is like, who is out there without a one that desperately needs one? Well, I don't know. It's more just like, well, we'll give you UPL if we could get Hellebuyck, but it's a different kind of trade, isn't it?
I just wonder if that kind of blows over a little bit
I think he's gone.
to the point where he has to go there to start the year.
Could. That's not the Winnipeg Free Press yesterday. Someone was reporting 95% chance it happens. And
Yeah.
that's way hotter than the Larkin, Shane Wright, Werenski stuff for sure. If that's true,
95, man.
it's
They must.
done pretty much. So the talk is now is if it's not UPL, what else do you put in the package? Because the Jets are going to need a goalie.
Well, they got
You got old Skin Dog.
Stu
Back-
Skin.
Back to Boom's point, though. Well, I guess they do have Skinner.
He would be. We
well,
always said it in a platoon. He's fine. You just need the other guy to be like
but who's
Skinner.
coming
where-
back? Like
Yeah. So I don't know that.
even that Levi, he's in Edmonton now.
Yeah.
Like he was supposed. They had anointed him as the next.
and then he was their 4th stringer in the playoffs.
Yeah, he was
Like
blocked.
actually.
He was blocked there.
So it's
with-
UPL, Ellis, and who was the other one I'm forgetting?
I don't
Cart
know.
Lion.
I don't
Yeah.
know without UPL if that's what the holdup is that Winnipeg can make that trade to Buffalo.
Well,
Like,
I mean,
they
there have to be blue chip prospects going back, of which the Sabres have many. Like the more we've heard about this potential trade, the more you're reminded of like as good and young as
Who?
Buffalo are, there's still a lot more coming. Like the Merca defenseman, the
I heard they're not
Ostlund,
high on the
Helenas. There's 5 or 6 really good prospects that
Yeah, but there's
haven't even
probably a
arrived yet.
few of them that are like, no.
For sure. But I think the thought would be that Winnipeg would have 1 or 2 they'd like in there. Like the Helenas kid looked unreal at the Worlds. I don't know if Buffalo wants to give him up.
Yeah,
but
Buffalo
it's
would
hell of
think
a-
we're-
Hellenius is going anywhere.
Yeah.
I wouldn't either, except that this is the only guy in the league.
But you
that's got
have to
3
remember
Vezinas.
too, like I'm not arguing with you, but Buffalo has to do some calculating as well, where it's
Totally.
like, oh, I got to give up Hellenius to improve
Yeah.
my goaltending by
1%. Yeah.
10,
exactly.
15, 20.
Yeah.
I don't know how much better is Hellebuyck.
Yeah.
I think he's better.
It
But-
feels like one of those things where Buffalo would go in thinking, whatever reason, we've got a bit of leverage here. Because the goalie has to waive to go somewhere. We're on a list where he can be traded to and is willing to waive.
Yeah.
Okay, well, advantage us.
And
So-
the Jets are like, we can't make a move unless we're getting better. When that's where they're in a
Well,
tough spot.
and Buffalo doesn't have to make a move. They just
Yeah.
had a great season.
Like I think there's just a lot of good young players in this area. And maybe it's not the prospects go, oh, Hellenius can't do it. Like, does Buffalo need their next 2-3 firsts? I think
They
no,
might
they're
not, but
really
you have
young.
to be convinced
They're one
that
of the
Hellebuyck's,
youngest
and
teams in the league.
I'm with you. Maybe Hellebuyck is the guy, but
Yeah, you know what? He had the one fly in the
you don't
ointment with
just do it
Hellebuyck.
because
The one fly in the ointment with Hellebuyck is that he's had really tough playoffs.
never.
And that's the one spot that Buffalo's like, you know,
Like, has Hellebuyck out battled Dobush?
no. And
No,
again, like,
it's-
does that mean he never will? No, but he hasn't been at his best in the playoffs for whatever reason. And maybe it's Colorado speed bagging them, and you're like, well, that's different than anything the Habs ran into last year or whatever. But it's the one thing missing on his resume is playoff success. Now, he kind of put the big game stuff to rest at the Olympics because he was sensational in the gold medal
I
game.
feel like that's so different.
But it is different. And
it's
so
not a
the
slight.
Sabres, you have to be convinced that he is going to be a guy that can steal you a series if you're going to give up what Winnipeg's asking.
Yes.
Yeah. It's interesting too with it could be one of those things where, well, he can't do it until he does it. And then it's like, well, of course
That's what everybody.
he was, because you
was
think
Bob.
of Bobrovsky. So, this guy's making a lot of money. He's a good goalie, but then he was terrific. Okay, Hall of Fame, then
Yeah,
it's
he's Hall of Fame.
it changes so quickly.
Yeah.
The Buffalo's an interesting watch with Tuck gone, Byram gone. If
Mhm.
they make a move in net, there's a lot of change there for sure.
Buffalo's interesting because I don't know if they're better. I think they've made good moves, but I don't know if they're better.
I think if they're going to be better, it's going to have to be improvement of the guys that are young and are already there.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's a crazy
No,
ask. Either. There's
that's
so many
just it.
guys
They
that are
can
so
go prove it.
early in their career.
They
Yeah.
might be better, but
And there's probably just this thing where it's like they know they can act the part a bit now. They've been there. Not to say you're kicking your feet up, but to not walk into a year where you feel like you're doomed has got to. They're going to be a confident group in the fall, I'm guessing.
my concern again, sitting here in Calgary, is that the rest of that conference or division
especially.
is
Yeah.
absolute slobber knocker.
And we talk about it a lot, and I don't think Buffalo falls into this example, so it's maybe not even worth bringing up. But when you maybe overestimate what you are, and then you start operating, if you're the GM, if you're the team, okay, well, this is what we are now because we accomplished this. So let's go and do this, and we could trade this and this.
Yeah.
And then you get on the ice. Maybe that was an outlier, and we're not quite.
Well, we
yet.
saw how quick things can change with Anaheim. Like all of a sudden, it's like half of the San Diego Gulls is on their blue line, and they've got cap issues. When it looked like 2 months ago that was the horse you'd want to bet on for the next 10 years in the division, them in San Jose. Now it's like I don't know.
Yeah, I was going to bring up Anaheim because obviously the talent is still there, and they have to sign guys in that. But this is another team that broke through. We're into the playoffs. We won a round, and then holy shit, we got guys leaving town here.
The D is way worse. I'm sorry. Like I understand Trouba's not at his peak, and Gudas is not at his peak, and Zellweger was a guy that you weren't exactly sure what he was, but all three are gone and they haven't replaced him.
And maybe they can. But looking at it now, you've got Jackson Lacombe, who's suddenly your number one, and he's a very good
He should be your
defenseman.
number one. He's
But now, all right, you're 25. Minchikov gets re-signed. He's 22. So it's Lacombe, Minchikov, Nick Jensen.
who Noodles talks highly of.
Yeah,
Didn't
they
he?
brought him in from Ottawa.
Who, Jensen?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's 35. So I mean,
He's a guy. He's a vet.
depth guy.
He's
Drew Hellison.
35.
Yeah.
Oh.
Drew Hellison's younger guy. So they've got some young guys that, hey, here you go. This is when you're going to be bad and you draft and you've got all these draft picks. Maybe this is the best thing that could have happened is you get the Trubas and Gudas out of there, and then these guys get the opportunity to play and they elevate.
I
Well,
don't
we
think
know
keeping
Lacombe's still-
Trouba and Gudas, especially if the numbers,
Yeah, I agree with that.
was the right move, right? Like,
They also knew that there was the chance of an offer sheet. They had no idea it would be 18, but they just weren't going to go spending money and putting themselves.
also
in a
Zach
pinch.
Whitecloud look for Anaheim.
He would look unbelievable. Yeah, but that's the conundrum Connie's in. Is like I think they really like him here wearing a letter the next 2 years, right?
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm just.
But you're right. He's
That's
going to be
the-
an asset, isn't he?
Yes, Connie can like him all he wants.
Buffalo's average age is 27. Not that we're talking about them. Anaheim 28. Flames come in at like 27. Like these are some of the youngest teams in the league. But like that's why I have hope for these groups.
So, and just to kind of, we don't need to go too far down Anaheim, but I think the three of us being together since the Carlson match
Mhm.
seemed like everybody felt like they had to match. Do you agree?
100%.
Yeah, especially after you trade McTavish. That's another guy they deleted.
Wow. Yeah.
Because it's
I
not
think
that
they've
he was
given
going to be
up
a 1C, but this
He plays the position.
you can't lose two of your top three
You
centers.
can't lose a superstar. I mean, maybe people don't regard him as a superstar, but I believe he
that.
will be.
Yeah, he was almost a point per game, and he's 21, and he's an ox of a centerman.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, you only find those guys at the top of the draft, and where did they get him? Number 2 overall.
Yeah.
You'll spend the next
so
5
you let him
years.
go, you get the 4 first rounders, and you pick not a shot at Frost, but that's the.
If you're
the kind
picking in
of
the
guy you're getting to
15s,
replace.
20s, 22, you're not
25?
getting.
Like,
No.
look at Philly with him.
Yeah, you're
they're
not getting
not
anything.
bad.
You wonder about some of that stuff, like you say. Well, would we have traded McTavish or
Yeah.
the AJ Greer at 4.25 times 4? Maybe you don't do that
That's a fourth liner.
if you saw 18 million going out the door to
Third.
Leo Carlson.
How tight are they, and why do you think that they can't?
Well, they're not tight. It's just that it ruins their structure because now Gauthier is going to say, if he's 18, I'm 16.
Everyone is. So
Yep.
everyone around the league, it's not just going to trickle down
Correct.
to Anaheim.
And it was less of like having to pay Gauthier, but that you could have had Carlson locked in at probably 12 to 13.
That's where
last
I
year.
think the
that was the
biggest
screw up.
evaluation needs to happen. It's not what the team looks like, because Verbeek's put together a good squad.
Yeah.
He's drafted
It's
well,
what's
he's traded well.
Pat done. Like,
He's been too hard in negotiations.
like
to the point where agents were like salivating at the chance to take a swing at him.
Gauthier 22 needs a deal.
Yeah, no, he's not offer sheet eligible until next summer. And so if things are hard negotiating, if you're Gauthier, you're like, yeah, I'll just take a low money 1 year, Pat. Because all the leverage, he moves more in your direction, right? You know, someone's going to come at you big. He scored 41 goals last year.
Yeah. And you don't worry about him if you're the agent or the player, that you're going to get all the opportunity in the world. And unless even if you do happen to get some kind of an injury, you're still going to get paid. You're a 40 goal guy.
Well, and they got Beckett Seneca coming as well. Like, there's Roger McQueen. We'll see what he is, but like,
not a lot of talk of him. Like,
Raj.
yeah.
Well, he played at Providence, had a good, not great year, and then he showed up at the end of the year and was around the team in the playoffs.
Doesn't mean anything.
No,
great.
but I mean,
His
he's
first
not going back
high.
to college. He's going to be in the org this year, so we'll
Okay.
see. Yeah, and that was only 1 year removed from
The
his
only reason I
contract.
bring it up because of the injuries. Like, he was beat to piss.
I think the biggest
Wow.
part about this year that was successful for him is that he
No
had a
setbacks.
relatively healthy year. Yeah.
Any other teams out? I mean, there's been a lot that's happened. We don't need to go too far.
San
down,
Jose,
but,
just like there's nothing more exciting than if you're a fan, if you've got young stars, and it was announced today, Celebrini going to be on the cover of the NHL video game. So it's like, oh yeah, like what, 115 points for Celebrini, but they went and blew their brains out on big veteran D, then on the back nine, and we'll see how that works. But I don't dislike those guys as a third pair. But if you're asking to be your top pair,
I don't think they're asking them to be their top pair. I think that, I thought it was a bit much. I don't think it was necessary, because you look at Anaheim and go, well, just do that.
yeah.
Like, do you need Nurse at whatever it is? No, I don't think he's. But
Like
they've
to
got
pay-
some D that are kids that might need some guys around them.
like that's
I don't think it hurts them in the long run. I think they're
17
still
and a half million for that. Those two is the problem.
for how long?
4 years.
4?
Yeah. And so you're hoping that, Celebrini doesn't say I'm a max salary player, because whatever he says, you're going to give to him. Those guys come around every 15 years. And then it's like, okay, well, Will Smith's going to need to get paid. And then Luke Misa might turn into a star. But these are good problems to have, because if you have to pull out your checkbook, you've got stars.
I'll be just damn happy to have. Yeah.
But you just hope, if you're Mike Greer, that by the time you're paying Misa, Dickinson, Verhoff, Will Smith, and Celebrini, that it isn't the Trouba and Nurse money that's forcing you into a corner. Now, who knows where the cap's going? It might not be an issue at all.
I don't get it. Why he went and did
Both
that.
of them seems a little much.
Because I was not that he cares about my praise, but my thing was like, Greer
He's been
looks
patient.
awesome, because he's just building and he's sticking to his guns. And then he goes to get. I'm like, it's a lot of dough.
I'm with you. It seemed like, okay, just a bit of a divergence from the hard path that they had set.
Methodical and patient.
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh, he's pushing chips now. I thought
and
we
on
might
that,
wait a little longer.
Yeah.
And so their decor is Trouba, Nurse, Orlov, Kesselring, Dickinson, and someone named Luca Cagnoni.
Like, on paper,
Who's the top pair? There's no top pair guys there. I'm
wow,
sorry.
Verhoff and
Dickinson will be that. Verhoff's not going to sign till the spring at the earliest. And so now you're kind of chips in on this year, and you don't have a top pair. Like Orlov, I
don't
like.
know if you're chips in.
Well, I mean, not chips in, but you added 17.5 million of D, and neither are top pair guys.
But they were also,
We
it's hard.
could be over. Yeah, it could just blend in because the cap keeps going up. And
Yeah. No,
I think
just
it will
means
blend in, and they were that close, and they're
Yeah.
probably like, eh.
And it wouldn't be crazy to say Sam Dixon takes a huge step.
I was gonna
He's
say,
Zane
yeah.
Parek's draft class. He was this first or second D off the board in that draft class. So
Yeah.
He
it's
was-
probably he would look at it as we need some guys back there that can play minutes, and both those guys can. I mean,
yeah.
the only thing that, again, Darnell Nurse, it's the wrong city to ask people for their opinions on him. And even in Edmonton, the biggest thing was his cap hit.
Yeah, it was the contract. He was better.
We got
this
some
year.
guys that are rugged that can maybe take care of some of our younger guys.
Yeah.
And by the time Dickinson and Ehrhoff and those guys, then we can start to usher these guys out.
And I will say, like, of all the veterans they've got, like Trouba, Nurse, Orlov, Kessering, there's some size there. Like, you can see what Mike Greer wants on his blue line, and you're going to add Verhoff to that group as well. And Dickinson's not small. Like, that is going to be a big blue line, albeit one that maybe doesn't have a power play one guy, which is fine. You got all those forwards we just talked about.
Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating, of course, the presenting sponsor of our guest hotline throughout the hockey season, your crystal clear choice for home comfort. They were in my house. They got my furnace working.
Mike's on his way to my house right now.
Is that right?
I hope. I don't have my phone, so I
Yeah,
can't check it. If you're looking to get in touch with me, I'm unavailable.
What's Mike doing? Is he is it that hot tub in the master
AC
bedroom?
is all
That heart-shaped spa in the middle of the room?
hot tub for one.
Lover boy. They take care of your home, your furnace, your air conditioner. Maybe it's how's the sleeping been? How's it at your dump of a pad? How's your sleep these days when you're not?
This guy's not sleeping.
Ooh, horrible.
Yeah.
It's way too hot.
Too hot.
Should be illegal to rent out a house and not have AC in it. Like, it's
Illegal.
It should be illegal.
Call him
Against the law.
Call him Donnie. He'll get on top.
Yeah,
of it
there
for
you go.
He'll show him.
Friggin' Nenchi. Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating, your crystal clear choice for home comfort. Getting an air conditioner. Oh gosh, it's not this crazy unattainable luxury that maybe you once thought it was.
Yeah.
Talk to the folks at Crystal Waters. They'll get you set up. Your drinking water, the air quality in your house, crystalclearcalgary.com. Something goes sideways in your home, first thing that pops in your head is Crystal Waters Plumbing and Heating. Good boys. Good boys over there. And yeah, I again, just to kind of put a button on the Flames, people say, oh, what are the Flames going to be? There is that excitement about, what is Nemitz going to be? Can Perek take another step? Is Carl's, is he playing this year? Is he going to make the? I don't know if they want him to or don't want him to. He's going to come to camp and fight for a spot.
Is he though? Because I don't know that he can come to camp if he's going to college. Am I not correct there?
Who?
Like, he'll already be Carl's. Like, he'll be at college instead of camp here. Am I wrong there?
I don't know. I think that is.
'Cause
I don't know.
I know the rules all
Yeah.
changed,
Yeah.
but traditionally you could go to a dev camp but not main camp, and you're already at college because their season starts. So you're training there. You're not.
I on one hand, I'm like, take your time. Who cares?
I would say
I
on
would
the other
sign him
hand,
in the
it's
spring.
like-
Sign him in the spring. Let him lift weights and train like a champ and play 35 games, and then he'll be up with the Wranglers and or Flames in March.
Yeah,
I don't see the rush. You need
Expect
to be bad
nothing,
again.
You'll
Anyway.
never be disappointed. Dude.
if what?
Expect nothing. You'll never be disappointed.
Okay.
That's kind of how I feel
Hoping
about
for
the
a little more
Flames
than
season.
nothing from him. But
Oh yeah, I was
season,
going to
sure.
say that this guy's new and they made some trades and this and that.
I like what they're doing.
It's going to be a year of growth and potentially some tough watches. But if we learned anything this year, they're probably going to fight tooth and nail, and they'll
Yeah.
give whatever they got. They're going to give it to you most nights, and their goaltending and that might keep them in some fights that they maybe wouldn't.
We
be in
better pray
otherwise.
that guy's good, or there's no.
Which goalie?
Mhm.
The sophomore slouch, let's call it, maybe not a slump. Like, it was an okay year after an excellent rookie year.
Yeah.
And Cooley was sensational, and he's probably due to regress the other way. I wouldn't be surprised if they both sort of slide back to closer to the center. That would be up for Wolf, down for Cooley a bit.
I would think just settle
Hope
in,
you're right.
and this is going to be a year again where we're going to be anticipating a nice draft pick.
Do you think
Yes.
that, like, you think about this year, what's Perek going to do? Well, he could have 70 points or he could have 10. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it, right?
I'm
Same
not-
with Nemitz.
it's-
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't care either, because I think probably
Yeah.
you're going to, by the end of the year, you'll have a better idea of
Yes.
what the reality is.
I think what you saw from Zane in the last month and a half of the year was very encouraging. And what that means for next year, we'll see.
I'll
'Cause-
put up a one just finger to pause. what's Huska's allowance for Perek to play the way he wants to play?
Well, and Nemec as well. He's a rover, man.
Yeah.
It's like,
And I'm not judging one
Yeah.
or the other and who's right, who's wrong, and maybe it's kumbaya and everyone gets along.
Mhm.
But
Though that's going to be an interesting thing that you bring it up that way. And you, as a guy who feel like the defensive defenseman is a bit of a lost art. It's kind of fading into the background for high octane offense and exciting puck movers on the back end. What will be the appetite, or I guess the tolerance level from the coach with both of those guys? Because they're like, they're both kind of rovers. They want to get in the play. They want the puck. They're making plays. Where's that line between, okay, I'm happy. I want them to do what they do best, but also they're young and they do need to learn still how to play the position. Because I still remember what you were talking about. Jim Playfair was one of the first coaches that actually taught me how to do some things on defense. You were in your late 20s or in your 30s.
Yeah.
You're not a finished product when you come out of the draft and you've made the NHL team, so you're done learning. But these guys, I would guess, have a lot to learn yet.
The problem, well, it's not a problem. The issue being it's hard to learn that side. But on the other side, I'm talking about both sides of my mouth.
Sure.
Teaching D is difficult. You can't hook and hold, and it's not, you know what I mean? You are exposed as a defenseman in today's game.
So hard.
Rightfully so. And that's it's sped up the game, and it's made the skill way better, and the plays are better, and it's more entertaining and fun to watch. But it's very difficult to teach. And then on the other hand, it's just about commitment to playing defense.
You got to work.
It's work.
Yeah.
It can't be just,
I could just poke at this, or I could get in there and take the hit. That's a choice.
you just talked about San Jose and the size and the type of defenseman
They'll
they
work.
have.
Yeah.
They're going to make it hard for you.
Yeah.
They're going to make it hard on you in the offensive, so they're going to grind on you.
And you mentioned Nemec and Perek, who are absolutely get north and want to have the puck on their sticks. It means that you're going to need really good years for Ball and White Cloud, because those are going to be their partners. Like,
well, and the other
those pairs have to work, and we don't know if they're going to work because we haven't seen Nemec with anyone, although he did get a tiny amount of time with Ball in New Jersey before they both left. And we saw a little bit of White Cloud Perek, but they're both righties, and now one of them is going to play the left.
this is where the Huska conversation comes in.
Totally.
Because I think you have to actually have a slightly different system in place if you're going to allow these guys to go. And I don't know if he wants to do that.
I wonder what they do with Brestevich, and maybe these things solve themselves with something that happens in camp or whatever. But Kuznetsov is a defensive first guy that needs waivers. You'll lose if you try to get him to the minors. He's not going anywhere. Is he your 7 or 6? We'll see. Brestevich, you can park in the minors and not lose him and bring him back when you need him, whatever. I think Pahal and Hanley, it's like, thanks for your service, but there's no room at the inn anymore. So whether you're claimed on waivers or we trade you, or you're just an extra body in the rafters, that's kind of what it looks like for them. And Middleton's a big physical D first guy. So really you've got 4 guys that aren't sexy, but are good defenders, and 2 thoroughbreds that want to run. It sure does shape up.
I don't mind that
for Brestevich, to unfortunately for him. And that does suck. But you know what? Every kid's had to do it.
Remember Mangiapane?
Not every kid.
No, not every kid. But when he's not the top 10 pick, next star of the team, pedigree guy that gets the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's got 2 of those guys in front of him on the right in Nemec and Perek.
I wonder, the shitty part, and I said it, remember when Jankowski actually showed up and had an awesome camp and they sent him to the frickin' minors? I lost my marbles. I was like,
this is what
the guy finally shows up and starts contributing, and that's your reward?
Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah. And you know what? This regime's done things differently, I will say. Who had a really good camp this year? Gridden. They kept him up for a little bit, and then they said, okay, you've had your taste. Now we're seeing you're in the deep end. We'll bring you back after some time in the A. And Gridden's, I don't know if there's a guy you're more excited to see it forward all year than Gridden.
But on that back end, given that the names, because I agree with you with Hanley and Pahal, but if you get to the end of camp and if Brestevich has held his own,
what do you do?
What do you do?
You have a tough conversation because you have to asset manage at that point.
And what you could do is just say, look, Kuznetsov and Brestevich, you're going to alternate until we get a huge separation. And they're very different styles of player, but they're both young guys that probably would rather do halftime in the NHL than be either elsewhere in the
other part of it, I don't know. if he comes in and plays really good, I like him. I think he's
Very nice skills,
going to
right?
be very good. Trade with the other White Cloud. I am not I like Zach Whitecloud. Came in, played awesome. Seems like he's got the right attitude. He
Loves
likes
the
the
city,
city.
yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Wonderful. If I'm asset managing, then that's what I'm doing.
They are going to do that. It's just, is
When?
it going to be, he's got 2 years left at a really nice number, and he's a massive trade asset at any point. You got a really high ask for him right now, I'm guessing, and it probably isn't going down unless he plays really poorly. So when do you pull the trigger? Is it a Brstevich training camp thing? Or is it
It's when another team decides to pay the price.
I think that's
is
it.
Probably what it is.
And it's
it
like,
might
we
be
want a
true.
first for Zach. And you're like, wow, that's a lot. But the more you look at the cap hit, I mean, if he's on the open market and you just saw Trouba get 8.25, they're not the same player, but like, he's about make it 2.5 or something. It's a steal.
White Cloud, 2 more years, 2.75.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Very cheap.
Yeah. And it would be, you almost wish you were in obviously you wish you were in a different spot.
Yeah.
But if you were a team that's up against the cap, but you're a contender, thank God for White Cloud and that cap hit. It allows us to do all these other things. But right now they're not that, and they don't have a
But
worry
that's
about
And
that.
that's why he's the
that's
trade chip.
So
So if you see the emergence from all these young guys, and Middleton is a steadying force that you can use, because he's kind
Maybe
of
somebody
tough here.
wants Middleton. I don't
Sure.
care.
Yeah.
You
But
talk to me.
I think if you're Connie, you've got a very high ask for him because you love him and he's an asset, but for the same reasons that a contender would love him. And when someone meets your price, you say, this is where we're at. We would love to you be the captain here for a while, or wear a letter or whatever it is, but we have so many D, and you're going to get us a haul, and you were a throw-in piece on the Anderson deal.
the other part of it is too, you're not married to any of these guys.
No, that's
Hey, you're married to
what
the
I'm
young
trying to
ones,
get
yeah.
across is that
Right?
you want Brstevich? All right. What do you give me?
Yeah.
Like, no one's going to, and it's not going to be what you're trying to accomplish, but I don't give a shit.
like-
if
like
I get good return and good value for what I'm sending out, the doors are open.
And maybe it's Kuznetsov in a weird way, where it's like, look, we got a second or a third. This guy was, no one thought he was going to make it to begin with, and now you got a Middleton Brstevich third pair. I really like that.
Whatever.
Like Kevin Ball. If somebody who's got a bone on for Kevin Ball, well, okay,
Yeah, like
What's
there just
Kevin Ball?
isn't
You're a-
untouchables here.
you're
There
a
really
middle pairing guy on a whatever.
Yeah, you can cherry pick that
Yeah.
there's certain guys you think that are going to be more valid, but if another team wants someone,
Mhm.
don't. Huh?
Yeah.
I know Conroy's got his feet up, but I don't think his phone is completely off.
isn't. It's on silent, but it's not off.
It's
He's
on the
checking it
vibrate
every
thing.
hour. Yeah.
Let's take a message from Airbnb. Well, it's getting closer. FIFA World Cup 2026. Everybody getting together. You can feel the energy. People are pumped up. The bars, everybody is going to be jacked, and it's coming to Canada.
I'm excited to see footy fans take over Vancouver and Toronto, and I'm super pumped to see Canadians embrace our team at FIFA World Cup 2026. I know I'll be one of those people crowded around the screens at restaurants and bars cheering on the matches this summer.
I love that vibe. You'll when the windows are open and you're cheering and you can hear your neighbors cheering and everybody's kind of rooting for the same team, that same cause. It's hard to beat.
I can remember watching Portugal and Italy play on College Street in Toronto. Incredible fans, delis, cafes, jerseys. France ends up winning the tournament. They're celebrating, pouring out of a French restaurant. Cars are honking, flags are waving. Nothing beats the fandom.
I know a lot of people are going to the games. Airbnb, no better way to do it. You get everybody together. You get a nice spot. Everybody comes together to watch the games when it's game time. Food going in the kitchen. Kids are running around, cheering, running out into the streets. It's getting closer. I'm pumped for it.
I totally agree. Certainly, really exciting months coming this summer. I can't wait. Airbnb, the world is meant to meet. It's time for the Pinder Report, Dean. We do that for our great friends at Village Honda. The 6th annual Honda and Acura Show and Shine is coming up on August 22nd, noon till 4. We've got prizes. It's only $10 to register your vehicle. Open to the public, free to come check out the whips. Raising funds for Kids Sport Calgary. More on their website, villagehonda.com. Your dealership for life in the Northwest Auto Mall. We started Flames Nation. What do you think Pike's writing about? You know, he's been down to the grounds a bit. Something
Oh,
right there. Lurking on the edge of the Stampede grounds, the brand new arena for the Flames coming together nicely. This is a fresh one, grabbed right at 10 this morning off the website. A street level look at construction progress from Stampede Week.
Is Pike just hanging around there, like just doing laps of the building?
He
It's
is
like,
begging
look,
for a
here's a
job.
look at some. You were there at 10 this morning. It's now noon. What could possibly have been?
I think the rink's done and he's still going to be doing it. He's just going to be out there with a coffee like, hey, folks, let me tell you about this new roof structure
Oh, you
they've
know what
got
it'll
here.
be? Then it'll be the deconstruction of the dome.
That's
yeah.
right. Yes, on site
Yeah.
for the demolition.
We should
Yeah.
get him a hard hat at least.
We should get Pike a hard hat with a wrench right on the front. Eh? Jack,
Get him in some overalls,
Can you get him that, Jack?
reflective vest.
Yeah, construction vest for sure. More on the website there on that front.
Not a lot of comments on that. We start. Come on, give
No,
Pike some
like I said,
comments.
grabbed it right at
Oh,
10.
I
It was
see.
fresh on the website. I'm sure it has been flooded with comments
Probably,
by
yeah.
now, as many as 6, I'm guessing. We told you the news, the NHL 27. That's the new game. Jack, you're a big gamer.
27.
Let's go to Jack GPT and see what we think of this. What's going on?
I haven't played the NHL games in a while, I'll be honest.
What did you get into last night?
27?
I am 27.
How are
Why
you
are
not
you
on
on
the
the
cover? What a
cover? Yeah.
disappointment.
I know, eh? I got back into the Black Ops. They re-released the old ones from like 14 years ago.
He just doesn't know what to do in the summer.
Yeah.
27 Stampede Week. Yeah, no, they just re-released this old video game that I've already played. I'm so excited.
There's this game called Pac-Man. Where you're like
Cool. I know a lot's happened since the Sharks didn't make the playoffs, but let's not forget where Macklin Celebrini left off, looking like one of the best players in the league after, one season prior to this one.
What the hell are they doing with this? Like, are those the real covers?
Yeah, those are the two.
Why
Why is there two
way?
different ones?
Well, I thought the Jack
I don't
GPT
know.
would know that. You're the big gaming nerd. Is it different
Oh,
consoles or what are we doing here? I don't know.
well, we'll have the trailer on Thursday. Yeah, can't wait.
Can't wait. It's gonna be so good. So good. Hey, our nerds did a great job on the old prospects show last week. Look at this, almost 5,000 people have gone in and checked in with Bobby Germany and that awkward fellow on the left, Mike Gould. They went through their top 10 Flames prospects
No need to do that.
with Stephen Ellis. Is he related to the goalie? Sorry. Do you know Doc Ellis threw a no-no on acid, Jack? That's a different guy. No relation at all. If you haven't, a reminder to check that out. I know we're into the summer and everyone's foaming over the prospects. Speaking of which, The Athletic did their top 100 drafted prospects. So not just this draft class, but the last 2, 3, 4, whatever it is until you've graduated or you're no longer a prospect. Interestingly, the Flames 7 in the top 100. Quite impressive. The top 2 Flames, Parekh and Karls, the 2 defensemen they've taken in the first round in the last 3 years. As we keep moving, next tier, you've got Gridden and Reshny. I think we're going to see Cole Reshny in the spring, fellas. Centerman, Nodak had a very good freshman season. Bigger role this year.
Put pressure on them.
The Fighting Hawks.
Just let him go. Just let him play.
Have a great year, Cole. We're excited for you. Next tier, what do we got? Cullen Potter, the first rounder that was at ASU. He's transferred to Michigan or Michigan State. I always can forget which one. Brstevich, who was on the roster but still Calder eligible. And Ethan Wittenbach, who led college in scoring as a freshman that was going to return to the USHL for another year until late last summer. It's a nice crop of top 100 prospects. Nice to have 7 in there. Some teams had 1.
Well,
They're not all
Yes.
going to hit, but good to have more in the top 100 than less.
It's kind of one of those things. Have you been a good team? Because if you have, you've probably picked lower. You haven't
Yeah,
had first rounders, so
for
you probably
sure.
don't have many. Or if
Right.
you've been a bad team, you've picked high. Like I would guess San Jose probably has quite a few.
Oh, I would think so. Yes. Yeah, no
So-
question. This was Byron Bader of hockeyprospecting.com. A lot of numbers, a lot of colors, a lot of nerd stuff. But the takeaway is by his
Because blue
model,
is bad.
By his model, blue is good,
Oh.
and they have the top prospect pipeline in the NHL.
I thought red, you'd be hot. And
so
ice,
those
you'd
are
be
guys
ice
that
cold.
haven't played.
So of all the guys that are not regular NHLers, the Flames have the best collection in the league now. And why not after 3 really good draft classes and picking high? to be
Can I
fair.
just,
Yeah, fire away.
I know I'm Debbie Downer, but that does not
You've got a nice collection of scratch and win tickets. That's what it is.
It just feels foreign for us because we've been so
never had
piss poor at it.
Yeah,
that's
true.
What it's like, this can't be true.
It does come with the skepticism of like, we can't have nice things.
Yeah.
But we've continued to hear from people that know more than us about prospects and draft classes that they've done very well. Here's the Byron's note on the Flames after releasing this last week. Calgary takes home the top spot. Thought they could have done even better at this draft, but they still have added some really nice pieces. Carl's obviously the standout. Looks like a future number 1 stud D-man. I like that. They built up a deep pool over the last 3 drafts, loaded with star caliber talent and depth NHLers. The system needs a top flight center and maybe a few star wingers before they can turn the level at the NHL corner. All that checks out.
Yeah. So
it's a very nice prospect system, and you still need more.
Yeah, the top flight center.
Hey,
and I know what Byron's
great,
saying,
but you don't have the
hardest piece to close.
It's the hardest thing to do. Yeah.
Interestingly, some of these lovely prospect nerds did the way too early 2027 draft class. There was 1 center in the top 7 at this year's draft. The way too early projected top 7, 5 are centermen. So if you are looking for a center, this is a summer that at this point looks a lot better for that position than the draft we just did. Now that the big disclaimer, all of this is 11 and a half months away. What do we really know?
Yeah. Those guys are getting their driver's license.
Correct. And good at hockey. But it looks to be a bumper crop for centermen, which is a very good news for the Flames if they do indeed pick high like we think they will. And I think they do want to get that number 1 center, right? They don't want
I mean, Conroy fancied himself a number 1. So
did he?
Why are you laughing? That's so nice at all. Jeez.
He fancied himself. Yeah, Conroy.
Interesting choice.
Enough about me. Let's talk about me, guys.
Let's go to Major League Baseball. Last night was the home run derby. Jack was like, who is this guy, Jordan Walker? He did not show a lot of emotion until it was done. The parents were there, and he was up against the wall against Kyle Schwarber in Philly. They were booing his every move, Walker, because, of course, the hometown Philly was who everyone was cheering for, and it looked like he was going to win it until Walker went nuclear at the end of his 20 swings, or I guess it was 15 for the final round.
This guy ruined my night, actually.
Ruined your night.
Yeah. I had Schwarber winning it. He hit 11. All the announcers were saying this guy was cooked. And then it got to the point where he had like 4 swings left, and I had no idea if you hit the last ball, you just get to keep going. So I thought I won.
Oh, didn't he?
Bang,
bang,
so
bang,
he was
bang,
He was more than 4 back with 4 swings to go, and he won it because he hit his last ball out. And then if you keep hitting home runs, you keep getting a bonus ball. Jack got absolutely turnstiled.
Please play responsibly here, right? Like we say it
all
the time.
I put a little.
All-Star game is tonight, and it is Dylan Cease that's going to be starting for the American League.
What a great day for sports.
Not bad at all. It is Christopher Sanchez, who's pitching for the National League. The American League, I think, has won like 15 or 17 or something crazy, and yet the NL favored this year, which kind of makes sense when you look at the standings. There's like 4 good teams in the American League, and the rest are just crap. It's weird.
Do we like the baseball All-Star?
It's probably the closest to a watchable sport of all the All-Stars. But it's still an All-Star game.
It's the same game at least.
Yeah, you're not pitching at 60 because it's an All-Star game, whereas when you watch the other sports, like they're going 60%. It's the closest to a watchable sport of them all.
Yeah. I don't know if it showcases the high-level skill. Like if you go to the you'll watch celebrate hockey. You get to see them kind of
do like 3-on-3.
Like you could be the best shortstop in the game. You may have 1 or 2 balls hit to you routine.
That's fair. I think for the pitching and the hitting, it probably shines through. But the rest, no one's going to be sliding into second to break up a double play tonight.
Yeah,
or laying out into the wall necessarily. Check this out. One of the starters for one of the pitchers, I should say, for the National League is it Mizorowski, Milwaukee Brewer? This guy's nasty, throwing super hard. He has got a Pokemon glove he's going to take to the mound with tonight, which my 10-year-olds are into, but I didn't realize grown adults that are. That's a Charizard, Jack.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. I'm putting all my money into next because nothing I buy goes up.
Yeah, SpaceX is down. He's going to Pokemon cards now. He said.
It's too late, Jack.
Did I miss the boat on
you
that?
missed the bubble on that.
Your mom she bought you the book. Like she's worried about you and your spending.
I know. I'm trying to make some dough.
Yeah, well, finish that book. You'll make some better decisions. Now that this has peaked and started to lower in value, I'm going to get into Pokemon.
Ooh, what a great spot to jump in.
Now, we always make fun of the Steelers for what?
How
How many games in the season? It was
9 and 7.
You know, like 9 and 8
9
now
and
because
8,
they added
9
the
and 8
games.
used to
Either
be
8 and 8, 9 and 7. Well, the Pirates are in Pittsburgh too. They're 47 and 47. They're 24 and 24 at home. They're 23 and 23 in the road. They're 2 and 2 in the last 4, 3 and 3 in the last 6. On and on it goes. In fact, in all time, 10,957 wins, 10,957 losses. This is the most 500 mediocre club in the history of baseball. Not bad, but certainly not good. It's the most Pittsburgh thing ever.
I
It's
expected
like
ballpark,
Mike,
Jack.
This is Mike Tomlin the skipper? Is he
but
is he the manager of the baseball team?
all
now?
things considered, that's actually not that bad that they're 500.
Well, especially the last 5 years of that.
Bobby
owner.
Bonilla.
Well,
Bobby.
They used to have
Barry Bonds.
bonds there. Yeah,
I need that jersey.
when he had a couple hat sizes lower.
Doesn't that guy look like Josh Allen a little bit?
He
does,
does. Yes,
yeah.
that's a great call. That's your boy Skeens.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's having a just okay year.
All right, enough
I
Pittsburgh.
thought I was going to give
World
him
Cup.
crap. Yeah, let's get to the World Cup. Huge game today, Rhett. Massive day.
What?
Oh,
Who's
here
playing,
is
Jack?
the bracket.
Spain and
What are
France.
these countries, Jack? Who are
Jack,
these?
what do you? Now, Jack, you love Europe. What countries have we got? Which countries in Europe? It'll be France and Spain today at 1 Mountain Time. Tomorrow, 1 Mountain Time, England, Argentina. All kinds of star power. It'll be Mbappe head-to-head with Lamine Yamal, the young superstar from Spain. Spain's only allowed 1 goal in the whole tournament. France looks like the best team in the tournament. That's today. And the English, who have a penchant for blowing up in the biggest spots and heart-wrenching losses and losing on kicks, go against Leo Messi in Argentina, who have been getting some very favorable calls from the officials. Yes, third place game is there's third place in the final as well that will follow. Here's the line on today's game. As you can see, France to advance is minus 163. To win before we get to extra time, that's plus 140 if you want sort of the difference between those two sets of odds. Jack?
Yep.
Parlez-vous français or
Français,
hables
yep.
espagnol?
France.
Okay. Keep going. Do we have more World Cup or is that it for
He loves chicken.
Cavalry.
Calgary FC last night. How about this? $6,000 in attendance as the Whitecaps were in town. That was the second leg of a Canadian championship. They were 1-1 at the half in Vancouver last week, which is a great start. Second half wasn't so good. And then last night they sawed it off. You're hanging with a team with way bigger payroll in MLS. It was great. But on aggregate, they do get dumped by a fair amount. The draw at home against the Whitecaps and a great crowd on a beautiful day. Tip your cap to the Cavs. That was looked like a beautiful day out at the pitch. 1-1 the final. There's Ali Musi. He's got the ball under the jersey. What does that mean?
He's pregnant.
He's pregnant. Excited for him. Hell of a performance. A
what does
score
it
while
mean?
you're pregnant.
What does it mean?
Lost 5-2. I believe his significant other is they're expecting the first
Oh,
child.
there you go.
So congrats, Stanley. Whitecaps
Congrats.
with an
Does everybody
86th
do that?
minute goal. In soccer, that's the thing. We saw it in the World Cup a bit too. After
Were
the
they-
goal, tuck it in.
Huh.
Yeah. It's for mama and the baby.
Not many sports you can do that. You could put the puck up your jersey. and-
Wouldn't notice.
He's just
Gets
stealing
punched
the
in
puck.
the face.
That's right. It's a
Yeah,
penalty.
seriously. Someone gonna knock you out.
Delay a game.
Late goal from the Whitecaps makes it a 1-1 draw, but a very good performance from a CPL outfit against an MLS one. Congrats to the Cavs and the great crowd and the team for earning a draw against the Whitecaps.
6,000 in there is a lot of people.
Yeah, they added extra bleachers, and
That's
I think for the
impressive.
championship game a couple of years ago where I ditched Jack and snuck onto the field, they
Right,
just
'cause
right
you
around the
needed
same
hugs.
number. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a lot of
They
people.
couldn't have done it without you.
Let all
Yeah.
that go.
Thank
big,
God Pinder's here.
big part of the process.
Yep.
Shaq, we love. Anything Shaq, we can't get enough of. Shaq, big birthday coming up, and they did a little video on. He had a gift he was waiting for, but he didn't know if it was going to be ready. So let's get to it. So this is
I may be smiling like I'm not happy. Did a great job, everything perfect, but you promised me my Impala boat for my birthday. Oh, my Impala boat has arrived! Worth 3 points! Oh my God! My Impala boat has arrived!
We already have a
Tomorrow,
dog right around
man.
the corner. We drop it in, we go for a little drive, and we load a bet. Let's go. Take him,
All right, come on.
Let's go, run.
Come on, Chris.
come on, Chris. That is a 64 Impala boat one of one on Earth, Dino, and it's a 7-footer at the wheel.
I mean,
how unreal is that?
7-footer to drive a 6'4"
you have
ball in
all
the
the
water.
money when this. Think of something ridiculous to buy. Okay.
That's top of the list for him. Never seen him that happy.
Not sure how you'd even think to have one of
Just
those made.
smiling ear to ear. Might have cost him $1 million. I don't think he cares. Really don't.
Shaq's the best.
Shaq is,
Daddy.
I'd rather hang out with him than you guys.
Yeah, we would hang out with him instead of you too, right? It's no
well, he
offense
was at the
taken.
Chucks. Where were you?
Shaq Daddy used to come DJ here.
Yeah,
right?
he
did the
DJs,
DJ
yeah.
thing. What was his name? Was it just DJ Shaq?
Shaq Diesel, wasn't
Shaq
it?
Diesel.
Shaq Diesel, yeah.
You like Stampede, boy Shacker. Something went viral on the weekend, and you feel bad because
Let's do stamps first, Ryan.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we'll get to the stamps, and then we'll get to the most memey viral thing of the week. Big week for the stamps. They were in Montreal. They don't win in Montreal. There's too much fun to be had in Montreal, but now they're back at home, and it's
It's
business.
not even
time.
their fault.
It's not their fault. It's Montreal. They'll be
Tough
playing
win.
guilty this weekend, coming back, trying to get back to 500 at 3-3. And oh yeah, before the end of the day, lock in those discounted End Zone Plus tickets at just $25. It's the Owls and the Stamps, 2:00 on Saturday. Let's keep the good weather rolling here.
That's right.
Calgary. It's been great.
Maybe life,
July.
you know what, Stampede and everything's going on. Oh, it's great. Maybe life kind of settles down. It's like, yeah, we could do it 2:00 Saturday.
Oh,
You got all week to
great.
recover.
2:00 Saturday. That
Jack will be
just
feeling great by Saturday.
feels cozy.
Smash some of that food that's there. Oof.
By the way, Stampede Bowl hanging 58 points. Home cooking's been good lately. Whew. Is that a show they put on? Vernon Adams through for 6 majors. See if we can do it again. Owls in
now
town
again,
on the rematch.
This can change. Saturday, there's a sun right there.
Yeah,
I'm
it
looking at
looks
my
like-
app.
yeah.
No cloud, sun, and a high of 30.
Oh,
Let's go Stamps.
it's the game we've been waiting for. See you there, friends. Love it. The meme of the weekend. This is what Yellowstone National Park, and there
Show?
are bison and there are campers.
That's a
and
campsite.
look at the old. No, I know what you're thinking.
Holy.
That's a t-shirt.
you can't.
Holy! Stay away from my woman by head.
Yeah.
It's cushioned in the
The
tree a bit
bars.
there.
But he kind of lands on his side.
The full twirl.
But
No.
again, let's assume that man is 6 foot. He's your average.
Mhm.
Look at the size of this damn
And
bison.
look how
We need
I,
the music.
I know what you're thinking. What if someone put the Benny Hill music to it? The internet will never die.
I thought he would. That bison's staring at him going,
Yeah.
do I?
August 22nd, noon till 4, raising funds for Kids Sport Calgary. Enroll your vehicle for just $10. There'll be prizing and, of course, free for you fans of the automotive community that want to just come out and check out the whips.
So be smart. Don't be doing that. You know?
Way safer to go to Village Honda. That's show and shine.
Now, again, I've talked about my ability. I feel like I could kind of get away from the hippo on foot.
Hi, big man.
But truly, you could probably just position yourself, just make sure the tree is between you at all times, right?
I think it's easily said. I'm not
Yeah, I
so
don't know.
sure about the follow.
Like, don't
You know what?
go
Why don't
around
you
the
make
bushes.
a video of how it should be done.
Yeah.
Stay in the bushes.
If anyone at the Calgary Zoo has access to the bison pen, we'd love to get Dino in there to put on a clinic here.
The how-to.
That's right. The do's and don'ts. You just think you're a matador? You're, ha ha!
Yeah, like,
gotcha.
You don't outrun them. Just got to outsmart them. Well, you said it. You can stay in the bush.
Well, or just stay in your car. Probably.
Well, he was already.
In that
Hey, look,
truck.
there's a
Or sacrifice the other person that was with you.
your grandson. Is
Yeah,
I think who it was.
Just taking one for the millennial.
Throw him. But there,
Mahusiv?
got those suspenders working overtime. Thank God he had those on.
Poor Abe here really gets tossed.
This is
good
when he
here.
has to go to that car or something.
Yes.
Just stand.
Oh my God.
How happy's the bison? I can't believe he got him.
Oh, the internet.
It's Taco Tuesday.
Oh.
Every Tuesday's Taco Tuesday. You know it. $2 beef or veggie tacos, unlimited. Get as many as you want. Build your own taco box. Look at that spread.
A burrito for Thursday going too. Look at
Well, what do you
that.
like? Do you like soft shell? Do you like hard shell? Well, we got both. Do you like? Do you want some guac? Do you want salsa? You want cheese? What do you want?
Yeah.
Well, just do it yourself. You decide. Got the hot sauces. They're making those in house. They're making all of the chips and the bowls and the shells. Hand cut vegetables. Tex-Mex at its best. Over 2.5 million tacos get served by Taco Time every single year. And that's today. So you're welcome.
Let's bump that number up.
Don't want to put you on the spot, but do they do bison tacos?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. Then on Thursdays, it's Burrito Thursday. But today is Taco Tuesday. $2 beef or veggie tacos. Unlimited. You could use the build your own taco box option there as well, which be very happy when that shows up in your house. What are we doing for dinner? I don't know. I'll bring something home. Okay. Zing. It'll be something again. Oh, geez. Tacos. Didn't see that coming. Just a couple of hockey notes that didn't make the Pinder Report.
Okay.
Winnipeg signed Vigo Bjork.
Yep.
So that got done.
He might make that team.
I think he will.
I mean, he's playing with the men, goes to the Worlds. Everyone's talked size, not going to be an issue. Tenacious. Maybe it's a little time in Manitoba, but I think he's there.
I think they'd like him to. He would obviously like to. Taves is retired.
They need the
They
2C.
need some centers.
Yeah.
So Peyton Krebs got his deal done, $4.5 million.
That avoided
12
our-
goals. So it's $4.5 to $5 million. That's kind of the
third line,
third
rates.
line guy.
Yeah.
Third line.
Times have changed.
Not bad. And did you see who the Calgary Wranglers signed? Retro. Ryder Bolton.
I knew that.
Yeah.
That was my hot take.
Well, he was at Dev Camp, right? That was the
My scoop.
yeah.
Scoop a loop. Yeah, he's going to bill it at my house.
Wow.
Greg at Bonton just
He'll be-
started laughing.
Yeah. Bolton will be the bison in that video.
That's right.
You'll have him all full of vitamins and red meat. He'll just be an animal out there. Well, that's cool.
He is an animal.
Did you talk
They're
to
already-
when's the last time you talked to Eric Bolton?
when I was in Buffalo
There you go.
last weekend?
He's got two boys, right?
Yep.
Sawyer
Sawyer and
and Ryder.
Who's the older one?
I think
They both
Sawyer.
players or no?
They both walk the line.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like that.
They will run you and they like it
Ah.
and they want to hurt you and it's great. And then they go too far.
Yeah, not always, but it can happen.
That's you don't know where the edge is till you
Yeah,
get
it
to
can
it.
happen.
Memorial Cup champ.
Yeah. Love that. Winners win.
Eric Bolton was a tough SOB.
Oh,
He was thick, hey?
Very.
What were the
and
num-
hilarious.
like what were the was he 6 foot? Like because six,
Yeah.
He was fighting up weight class all the time.
but he
Oh,
was a
Took the heavies.
drink machine, a cigarette machine, as they
Didn't
they
get
say.
Dinged very often. Like
No,
There's an art to that, eh?
yeah, he was good.
Not getting tagged.
He was good at it. Tough. GMC employee. We're talking about GMC. Employee pricing is on right now. It's a deal worth paying attention to. The best part is you don't need the employee badge. You don't need to be an employee to get the employee pricing. It sounds like one of those things. Well, it'd be nice. Boy, well, yeah, if you work there, you get a deal. Well, right now, you can get up to $16,240 cash purchase credit on the 2026 Sierra 1500 Denali Ultimate. Enjoy quality features like available 16-way heated and ventilated front seats with massage function,
Oh, yeah.
available 12-speaker Bose premium sound system. Head on over to your local GMC dealer today to take advantage of employee pricing for you before it ends. They do such a good job at Stampede. They had those littered
All over.
throughout the entire Stampede grounds. And of course, you win the Rangeland, you win a new truck. You win a brand new GMC
who
pickup.
doesn't want a new truck?
The lady that was running everyone through the rules of how truck wagon works says, look, you can win some trucks on the circuit, but a lot of them are just 1-year leases. Our friends at GMC for the Stampede, you keep that thing for life.
That's right.
It's yours.
The Denali Ultimate Crew Cab.
Oh, yeah.
6 year 1500. It's good living right there.
Would you be okay winning that or buying that and then getting Taco Tuesday and having the kids spill, or would you make?
Yeah,
them
that'd be
wait
all
to-
right. It'd be all right. You'd be like, jeez, kids. But at least you can get rid of the kids and then clean up the mess.
Get them cleaned up, then get rid of them.
There you have it. That's the story. So what now with Stampede over, Jack? What's the remainder of summer now?
I've got it. I figured out what Jack's deal is.
No.
Can I let you?
Yeah.
This is my
I'm kinda
interpretation.
curious.
When you go to Stampede,
Yeah.
it's wonderful. There's all kinds of sights and sounds and activities and fun things to do.
Great people.
But as a young single man, there's also a lot of competition.
Oh.
So Jack said, to hell with it. I'm going to lay low here
Mhm.
and wait for the competition to
Get the hell out.
vacate town. And now I'm going to,
Now it's my turn.
now it's on.
Once that bison leaves the campground,
Yes,
then you
he's not going to
swoop
go
in.
fight the
That's right.
bison. What am I
Okay.
going to, that's
It's like free agency. You let the others July 1st, July
Yeah.
2nd. No, I'm going to wait till
Be patient.
for a week or
Does
so.
sense.
Okay.
I'd be going to Montana immediately if I was Jack.
there's all kinds of people licking their wounds. Jack
That's
will be
right.
there to hug him,
Yeah.
take him under his wing.
Mhm.
Take,
Yeah.
it's a great strategy, Jack.
You'll have a lot of spending cash from all the investing that you've done. You can
Mhm.
take
Right.
some people out for dinner and drinks and really be a
Wanna see
common
my
presence.
Pokemon collection.
I'm going to the lake, Vancouver Island, in a couple weeks. That'll be fun.
Ooh.
The lake,
The lake.
Vancouver Island.
Lake
Going-
on an island.
Oh, yeah, the
Vancouver.
lake on an island.
Nice.
That's pretty much it.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah.
It's better than what you've been doing,
It really is.
which is ordering popcorn into your shitty
And
apartment.
hanging with the idiots that we got very well acquainted with over Stampede.
Let's take a look at our bets of the day for Bet365, official gaming partner. Presentation. Canada just hit the biggest home run of the summer. Bet365 is available in Alberta. Here to stay. Download the app. You must be 19 or older. Please play responsibly. You'll find all kinds of things on there we've been talking about for a long time. We're ready to roll here in Alberta. Also, Bet365 Casino. You can choose between hundreds of slots, live tables, your favorite games. Must be 19 or older, as we say. Please play responsibly.
All right. Well, Brett said it. We got a good sports day. Dylan Cease going to start for the American League. He's been striking out guys at an incredible rate, Harry, this season. We'll see if he gets 2 in the All-Star game. Obviously, short leash, lots of pitchers are going to get in, but that's a normal inning for Cease some days, 2 strikeouts. So we're going to ride the plus money, even money, I suppose, plus 100 at 2+ strikeouts. And Mbappe, him to score against Spain today. He's been unbelievable. He's leading the tournament in goals, plus 105 for a goal for France today. That one gets underway in an hour. So buckle up, get locked in. Make sure you're all squared away on Bet365. They got some interesting little deals going on.
Yeah. We've been talking about Bet365 for a long time, but it is the big news of the week, and that they've been poised for this, that on the 13th of July, the online gaming legal in Alberta, which is awesome. So there are, if you've not signed up, even if you have, you'll go in there, update your app. If you had it already, if you've not signed up already, there are incentives.
Rock and roll.
And you'll get in there. And again, bet responsibly, but have some fun with it. Maybe you otherwise wouldn't be all that jacked for Spain and France today.
You're going to be more excited. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. If you got some,
If you got Mbappe
on there. That's right. It's a Mbappe on there. Thank you, Bet365. They took good care of us, eh?
That was a great night.
So nice. So nice of them.
It's weird. Rhett stood us up.
They were upset about it, too.
I know.
What are you doing? Take a look at the super chats. We got a few coming in. The money will go to the youth centers of Calgary. As we're on YouTube, when we're live, you put a comment in with some dough and we'll put your comment on the show and then help out a local charity with the dough. Maddie Hurl. Whoa. $27.99.
Maddie.
I'm not sure I've been more proud of someone I've never met. Great work, Jack.
That was as we were telling the story of him getting punted from the wild horse at 1:30 a.m.
Yeah.
Wobbling, gross, darts, sitting on a curb.
I'm not sure if
And then-
proud is the right
And
word.
then having to walk to a buddy's place and crash
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, proud is an interesting choice. I'm not sure I've been more blank of someone I've
Yeah.
never met. You
Mhm.
could put some options in there for sure.
It's like an ad lib. Pick your adjective there.
Yeah.
Pick your verb.
Thanks, Maddie. That's very
Thanks,
generous. Very generous of you. Chad, $9 and my friend Kate and I got you and Walk started in the tent.
Oh, the day,
Chad?
All right, Chadley.
I made it home to an afternoon birthday party, my own, gunned with my parents, kids, and a very unhappy wife. Yeah, it
Should've
can.
stayed with Dino.
Yeah. That's the
Stampede, man. Those tents will get you.
Those days are so
I
long.
don't feel bad about here. You did a hell of a job, Chad.
Yeah.
Good work, Chad.
Thanks, Chad and Cade. See a
Sometimes-
memory.
Sometimes people get unhappy and they got to get over it.
It's true. Hopefully she's on that. That was probably about 10, 12.
You did
15
say
years
wife,
ago.
not ex-wife. So that seems like a good start.
That was a long time ago. Big Bear, $6.99. Boozing on a full stomach is a waste of alcohol. Obviously, candy doesn't count because it goes into the dessert stomach.
That's right. Yeah.
Hashtag science, hashtag full set.
I like Big Bear's takes. He's,
Yeah.
He's been
He's
on
on
point
top.
this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Very impressed with this.
Now, what's interesting is like you didn't eat. You were there in plenty of time to eat.
He was in the tent for an hour with a buffet.
Yeah, I don't really know what happened. I kind of got there and everyone had their food, and then I was distracted by the camera thing, looking at stuff.
He's so popular that people were just,
No,
are
I
you
wasn't.
Jack? Oh,
Yeah.
couldn't get. You know, Jack, he's polite, so he doesn't want to be rude to anyone.
Yeah, he's got to
so-
spend some time pressing the flesh with people.
I definitely had time to eat, and I regretted not eating.
Oh,
And you know,
But candy would fill the
I
gap.
couldn't find the ticket for it was hanging literally around his neck.
yes.
It was in the middle of his
Lanyard.
chest.
Yeah, that was a bit of a mess. Looked really good too.
Yeah, it was good.
looked good.
It was
20
But yeah,
steps away.
I ended up with like 4 things of candy put in my backpack.
Jeez.
Yeah,
That's what I snacked on.
that's good. Yeah. This is great. I've never done this before.
Candy.
Yeah. Which is a nice touch. They had little cups, plastic cups with, sour soothers. And
Assorted candies.
so as people were done their dinner, they're heading out thinking, oh, here's your little kind of to-go cup.
Beautiful.
Shouldn't eat that
Not-
stuff, Jack.
Not to be used as the meal.
I thought you're into
Dessert
fitness.
stomach. Different stomach.
Right.
Thank you, Big Bears.
That's right. Well, that's
You know what you should have done then is just soak those bastards in vodka.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
how
what you
do it.
needed more of. You're right. Yes.
The real meal.
Should have been kicked out earlier and caught an Uber in time.
You know what would be hilarious is and again, Stampede, we love it. It's the best event. It's so well put on, so well organized.
Whole
Tip
city's
of the cap.
upside down. It's the best.
But I do wonder who has the best, worst Stampede. Are you getting a divorce?
Oh,
did you
there is a
lose?
lot of trouble out in the city right now. It's Tuesday, so you're still hungover.
Did you
You're-
spend a night
Ooh.
behind bars somehow? Do you? Somebody's got the worst possible experience.
It's a busy week at the hospitals. The fellows in blue, the fire department, they're busy because some people are making poor decisions. So there's some.
Yeah.
This might be the Tuesday of regret.
I did see a couple of situations where our boys in blue, again, tip
Mhm.
of the cap,
Mhm.
they were very patient and polite
Yes.
with some people who were doing some things where you didn't need to be that polite
Mhm.
because they're being a Richard.
Straight Richard behavior.
Just straight Richard behavior. And, okay, guys, we're going to need you just to calm down. And if you move this way, I'm not sure I would have handled that the same way. So tip of the cap to the boys and girls out there that kept everybody safe, or at least tried to. Jack, how was the show today?
For a Tuesday in July, I think it's as good as it gets.
Tough to beat
I don't know if
that.
that's saying much, but sure.
Yeah, didn't need the disclaimer. Just could have said good show. I didn't really need that. And we'll do it again in a couple days.
I'll be back
Yeah.
Thursday.
Do it again.
Probably Big Flames news by
Oh,
then.
huge.
Yeah, probably. Well, you said he's got his feet up.
But his phone's not on.
He who fancied himself as a number one center has got his feet up.
No,
A lot of strays.
but his phone's not off. I did say feet up.
All right. Well, enjoy Taco Tuesday. Be good out there. We appreciate your support. The sponsors.
Yes. Thank you, sponsors.
And truthfully, when there is hockey news, we do get to it.
It's true. Yeah.
We don't necessarily talk about Jack puking and watch
Yeah.
Buffalo attack videos for 20
When
minutes. Not every day.
When Hellebuyck goes to Buffalo, we'll do that.
Yeah, we'll
Buffalo
talk
story.
about that.
It's
Just
not
today, the biggest news story was the Buffalo attacking bearded
That's
man.
worldwide stuff.
It
Like,
is.
that's-
Yeah. You're welcome. See you, buddies.